wasn't planning to make this order, but when I did my Jackson's order, some of the things, like, because I'm in Australia, Jackson's now has an Australian store, but some of the things I wanted were only available in the UK, and that bumped the shipping cost up to $45. $45. And yeah, I don't really want to pay that. So I instead got those things that I wanted from the art shop, which is an Australian store, and they usually have pretty good prices. So this is what I got. They also had a couple of things that I wanted that weren't available at Jackson's. So now let's open this and see what's in there. In this box we have, whoa, shock, luminance dark indigo pencils, 2 of them. And I also got this green. I don't have just a basic green, so I thought I'd get one. And then I grabbed these 2 purples to see what they were like. And then second box. Woohoo! These are too similar. My sister and I both ordered these, and so we picked very similar colours, and now I can't remember which one's hers and which one's mine. So I'll have to go back to the email she sent me and check that. Beads, more beads. What else is in here? Oh yeah, more lilac. Might be giving spoilers for upcoming what's in my colours monthly palette for next month. So now let's get a little sketchbook and swatch these guys. Dark indigo. Has he changed? Don't go changing, guys. And then that green. That's just exactly what I wanted. They weren't showing the colours up really well, so I just grabbed cobalt green, figuring that's a good basic green. That's my other dark indigo pencil. Now I've got this guy. And these are both darker than I was wanting. I was wanting a more sort of mauvey purple. I think this guy could be the right purple. I mean, I didn't have a purple in the Caran neocolors, so yeah, I figured it was worth getting on. And yeah, that is exactly the color I wanted. I like that. I mean, at least with the neocolors too, I can add white to it. I will try that now. Yeah, perfect. Woohoo! And with the chroma flow, let's try that. No, it just layers over it. Chroma flow, which I tested out in my which Derwent pencil range is right for you video. So if you haven't watched that, check it out and you can see more about the chroma flows. I was actually thinking, I didn't say this in the video, but I was thinking about it later. And I feel like Chroma Flow would be the perfect colored pencil for the people who, like, I often hear people say they want to sharpen the Neocolor crayons into a point because they want to do fine work with them, which I think is very wasteful and I wouldn't do that. But I think if you grab the Chroma Flow, then you can get those precise marks that you would get with a sharpened neocolor, and it's sort of got those neocolory characteristics without, yeah, like ruining your, if you want to sharpen into a point, you'd waste about that much. And I know some people use those sharpenings and they make sort of a paint with it, but I'm never going to be that person. I am not the sort of person. I will swatch all of these, even though some of them are my sister's, because I will have to have a chat with her and find out which ones are hers. That is so juicy. It is the juiciest marker I've ever used. So look at that. Oh. These are not water soluble. They're by Royal Talens, and they're the, I should mention this, the whole detail of this. Royal Talens, and they're Pantone markers, so you can go by the Pantone number. So you've got that exact color match, which is kind of fun and exciting. And yeah, they're double-ended. They've got the brush end and they've got the chisel end. So I'm assuming these are the sort of like, you've got the Ecolines, the Real Talent Ecolines that are watercolor based, and then these are the permanent marker version. It doesn't actually say on here that, they just say marker, the address, all that kind of thing. And you can buy the ink, you can refill these, like the Ecolines, you can also buy the inks for these and refill them. This is so funny that my sister and I have both bought, we've bought slightly different colours, but they're almost identical. Can imagine these would be really great if you were an illustrator and you needed to get that exact colour match for something. Or just, if you're like me and like a really juicy marker. So they're the Pantone markers. I like the green and the lilac together. A nice combination. I would never have thought of doing that. But now I've seen it, I want to use it. And of course that layers over perfectly because it is the perfect pencil. Okay, I've just checked through my messages and found out which of these are my sister's and which are mine. And now I thought I might just use some, draw a picture. I didn't want to use my sister's to draw a picture because she's not here at the moment, and then she would find out I've been using hers and she'd be like, oh no, you used my art materials. Oh, I'm going to kill you. Just kidding, she wouldn't say that at all. I don't think. But I don't want to use hers because they aren't cheap, and so I figure it's nicer not to use someone else's very expensive markers. So yeah, I just wanted to put these through their paces. They've already bled through, if you can see there, but that's where I was adding the water to them to see if they're waterproof. So I don't know if they would normally bleed through if you weren't adding a ton of water to them. For some reason, whenever I'm doing a test picture, it always ends up being a cityscape. So that was my art haul. I'm really excited about these Pantone markers, but I do have a bit of a worry that they're going to run out of ink really quickly, and they were $15 each here in Australia, and that is a very expensive marker. So I'll keep you updated on the ink situation. I might be pleasantly surprised by that. Hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised, and if they run out of ink, I'll be a bit annoyed, to be honest. Are the Pantone markers something that would interest you, or are they something you really don't care about? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to keep seeing content like this, and also give me the thumbs up. It really does help me, and it helps you, well, it helps the YouTube algorithm know what you want to watch. So thank you very much.